Today we are dividing multi-digit decimals. Okay, so when we are dividing, we set this up as a fraction so we can find out which number goes where when I set this up. So my first number is my numerator, and my second number is my denominator. Okay, so what I'm going to do here to keep these equivalent is I'm going to multiply them by 10,000 because I want to move my decimal 4 places. And if I move it 4 on the top, I need to move it 4 on the bottom. And what that does is it gets rid of my decimal, so I can divide it more easily. So now I just set it up like normal. I have 2, 5, 6, 4, 7, 6 here, and I have 176 right there. Okay, and I'm going to do this just like normal division. So 176 goes into 256 one time. I get 176. Okay, do my subtraction. Here I get 0, borrow. I get 8, so I have 80. Bring down my 4, 804. 176 goes into 804. Let's try 5 times. 176 times 5. This is 30. Carry my 3. 5 times 7 is 35. Plus 3 is 38. Carry my 3 again. 5 times 1 is 5. Plus 8. I get 880. Oh, bummer. Okay, so I should have done it 4 times. So 176 times 4. Okay, 4 times 6 is 24. Carry my 2. 7 times 4 is 28. Plus 2 is 30. I get 4 times 1 is 4. 5, 6, 7. So I get 704. Okay, so I get 704. I subtract and I get 100. Bring down my 7. Oh, I forgot to bring up my 4 here. I went in 4 times, and that's how I got that 704 there. Okay, got 100. Now I get 1007, so it needs to go in one more time. So let's try 176 times 6. 6 times 6 is 36. Carry a 3. 6 times 7 is 42, plus 3 is 45. 4. 6 times 1 is 6, plus 4 is 10, so I get 1056. Oh, so 880 it goes in actually only 5 times. So we have 880 here. Okay, 1007 minus 880, that's going to be 127. 7 minus 0. And then I borrow from here. That becomes a 9, becomes a 10. I get my 2. 9 minus 8 is 1. So I get 127 there. Bring down the 6. Another 176. I'm just going to add this to it because I think that's going to be easier. 6 plus 6 is 12. 2, carry my 1. 7 plus 6 is 13. Carry my 1. I get 2. 1232. 1, 2, 3, 2. And subtract again. It's 4. 4. So 44 decimal. Okay, so that did go in 7 times. That's how I got that 1232. Okay, and then the 44, 0 comes down. 176 times 2. Lots of multiplication here. 2, carry my 1. 14 plus 1 is 15, carry my 1. And I get 352, so 352. More subtraction, borrow from here, I get 8. And then I borrow from here, so that's 13 minus 5 is 8, so I get 88. Bring down my 0 here, so that went in 2 times, so don't forget to bring up your decimal here. 2, the 0 comes down, 880. Oh, look, and we've done that one already. Okay, so I get 5. Okay, and that's going to give me 880, and I get 0, and I'm done. Whew. Okay, so this is 1,457.25. And that is it. That is your answer. So the only difference between the decimal division and regular division is the very first step we did where we multiplied to find equivalent expression or equivalent fractions, and we multiplied by 10,000. Okay, and I multiplied by 10,000 because I wanted to move that decimal 4 spaces, because every time you multiply by 10, you move the decimal one more time. So 10, 100,000, 10,000. Okay, that's how I knew to move it 4 places. So I'm not going to do all the division here, but I am going to talk about what we would multiply by. Now, because this first number ends up inside my box, okay, the number that I really want to have no decimal is this outside number. So that's going to be the second number. So I'm only going to multiply this by 100, and I'm going to only multiply that by 100 as well. I have to multiply both of them by the same number. Okay, but you can have a decimal on the inside because we add those decimals at the end anyway, right? So 2, 1, decimal 5. So that's going to become 521.5, and this becomes 25. And again, at the end, you don't have to do any conversion back, okay, because it's an equivalent fraction. When you divide, it goes in the same number of times. Okay, so this is how you would set this one up. Let's do one more. Again, the second number is what you're paying attention to. In order to get a whole number, you have to move it 2 decimal places or multiply by 100, which means I will do the same for the first number. Okay, and we will set that up as 1,285 divided by 1. Okay, and that one will actually be very quick. Okay, now this one, 1, 2, 3 to get a whole number, because that's going to give you 6, and then 1, 2, 3 to get a whole number. Okay, and it happens to give you a whole number. Again, you don't have to have a whole number on that second one. The most important part is this number on the outside, that is a whole number. Okay, you can go ahead and practice your long division there, but hopefully that helps.